Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance is a game we've been waiting for, and it is so much fun as multiplayer co-op, couch co-op, and single player. This is a re-release of a game that dates back to the PS2 and the original Xbox. I bought it on the original Xbox, not the Xbox One, but the very, very first Xbox that hooked up to your old-fashioned analog television set. And this game is a 4K update of the exact same game, and it's so much fun. But this is the most important thing you must know before you play this game. You must absolutely start on easy difficulty. You see, back in the early days, Baldur's Gate has been known as a character development game. In other words, you develop your characters. You can even import your characters from previous playthroughs. Well, that has translated over into this re-release. When you play it with normal difficulty, you will have a great challenge in getting to the first major boss fight. And after about 3 hours of play with a co-op team, you'll discover that it's completely impossible to continue. And you'll have to start all over at either an earlier difficulty and build up your character, build up your gold, be able to buy a better weapon, and it's just simply no longer fun. So now, after investing 3 hours into Baldur's Gate, doing couch co-op, I'm now having to start all over, but I can import my character and blast through the first few layers of the dungeon. Now, the beginning dungeon starts off in the sewers, and you have to, normally, like most Dungeons and Dragons, you're fighting rats. And you have to fight off 30 rats. And if you die, for some reason there is a ghost rat that is hiding somewhere, and once again you have to start over. So don't make the mistake that I did and start with normal or advanced difficulty, because you cannot change the difficulty once you have set the difficulty. It is fixed. You have to start a brand new game. That's how it was in consoles in the early days. You could keep your character, but you would start the game multiple times, each time advancing that character. It's now 2021, and almost every game out there allows you to change the difficulty mid-game. So if the game is too hard, you could start on normal difficulty and drop it down to easy. Not so with Baldur's Gate. The 4K re-release is totally worth the $30 that it costs on Xbox, Xbox One, Xbox Series X, or PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, and you can play it in 4K. But please, do yourself a favor and start with easy difficulty. And so, without any further ado, let's jump into some gameplay.
Quiver them.